What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I'm like super excited. I'm actually gonna be doing a first impressions for the makeup I'm gonna be doing a first impressions for Revolution Pro. It's the new brand that actually replaced Freedom, and if you guys don't know Freedom, they're a brand that I've gotten a couple of their like lip and lid shader brushes and I love them. So I kind of hauled a bunch of stuff from Tam Beauty, which is the mother company for Makeup Revolution and Revolution Pro. So if you're interested on seeing what I got and how they work for me, just keep watching. Alrighty guys, so I'm just gonna kind of go through really quickly and show you guys what I got. Of course, why would I have everything? And before we actually get into it, let's just get the elephant out the room. Yes, I'm wearing a onesie. Yes, it's a minion onesie. Okay, so first thing I want to actually show you guys isn't a Revolution Pro item. It's actually a Freedom item. And if you didn't know, Tam Beauty actually has all of the Freedom stuff on sale because they're actually like no longer a company. But they had this magnetic palette for sale. I think I got it for like $6. Sorry guys. So it's a magnetic palette, and you can see the mirror is huge. There's a huge space. Only $6. I buy a lot of singles, so it just made sense for me to get this. I like to have one or two empty palettes just kind of sitting waiting, because like I said, I like to get a lot of singles, and I like to put all my singles based on brand in different Z palettes. It just makes sense to me. So that was the first thing I got. I also got their bundle for a contour, under eye setting, and a highlighter. I know I don't contour. I'm hoping it's warmer than my skin so I can actually bronze with it. I know I don't highlight very often, but I'm sort of kind of getting into it, and I really have been into using pressed under eye setters, so I'm really excited to use that. Next I got two eyeshadow palettes because it's me. So I first got this one, and it's called the Trends Celestial. Just the Trend Celestial. I am so excited for this. On the website it looked marbled like this, and I was actually really worried that it wasn't actually going to be marbled, so I'm so excited to actually put this on my eyes. And then I also got the Revolution Pro. I also got the Revolution Pro Bright, no just kidding, Trends Mischief Matte. So basically their bright eyeshadow palette. Y'all knew I was gonna get this. I love me some bright colors. My brow pencil just dropped, so let me get it. I got a Microbrow pencil from them. I think I just got it in brunette. I'll just kind of roll it up really quickly. So this is it. I got it because I actually kind of prefer brow pencils, and I only have one right now, and it's the ABH one, so I figured I could get that. Oh, next I got a foundation. It's the Full Coverage Camouflage Foundation in F14. I got this shade because it's like one of my like go-to shades. I can make this work in almost every season, so this, if I like it, it'll be perfect. I got a setting powder. It's the Supreme Matte Finishing Spray, and then last, of course, I got a lippy, and it is in shade Sailor. It's a really dark blue. So let's just get right into the tutorial because it's already been a minute. Anything that I don't have from Makeup Pro, I will just be using most likely from my project pan, but if not, I will be using items that I already know and love. So I have already moisturized my face with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I'm loving that moisturizer, by the way. I did kind of haul it on my Instagram. I'm loving it, but I'm going to prime with my Smashbox Photo Finish primer really quickly. And if you guys see me looking down, I finally got a mirror, guys, so yeah, we're just gonna go with it. And yeah, this is one of my favorite primers, so if the foundation does not work with this, then I know it's just not for me. yeah, so I'm gonna let that absorb in, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyes like I do with everything else. On my eyes, I'm gonna use my Smashbox 24-hour blah de blah de blah. We're just gonna go ahead and put that on there. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my lids like I normally do. Since I'm gonna be using the bright colors, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Saint to set my whole lid.
And I definitely get a lot of payoff, which is good. That's too bright.
Okay, so a little bit of kick up, but nothing major. I'm not one who complains about kick up. I don't really care. As long as it goes on my eye, who am I to judge or care? So next I'm gonna take my real broken Morphe brush. It's the M441. And I'm just gonna use, actually I'm just gonna go straight into a color. Today I think I'm gonna go, no, I love using yellows in my transitions, so I'm just gonna go into New Day and just put that as my transition color. Sometimes I like to do a brown to really transition, but you know, today I'm feeling adventurous. Nobody knows how this is gonna go, but that's what a first impressions is here for, huh? Okay, that works. Mirror right under the camera. Duh. Okay. Alright, so I mean, I don't really have any critiques yet. I got yellow on my eye. It's not the most overly pigmented yellow I've used, but not the worst. I just kind of want to, let's do, oh, it has to have some sort of blue into it. Okay. Let's deepen that out with Underdog, which is a pink. I usually don't really use pinks like that, so this will be interesting. And I just want this to be right under that. Alright, so now with the pink I can see that it is really pigmented, which I am happy about. And it's blending well. I haven't really blended these two colors in. I will say the pink definitely has more kick up than the yellow did. So I don't know if that's just because it's a darker color or what, but I don't know if it's because it's a darker color or what. I'm gonna try not to blow it away so I can show you guys how much kick up for those who actually care. Like I said, I don't, but I'll just show you guys. Here's all the kick up. Hopefully you can see it. I don't have the most advanced camera or lighting, so you probably can't. But I'm just gonna take my that Morphe brush again and just blend in. And I picked up a little bit more of the yellow. Okay. Now I want to deepen that area up even more. So I think what I'm gonna do is go with indication. Duh. Indication. I swear I have a college degree. I swear. So I'm gonna just take that on this. This is a MUA brush, and I really like this brush for my small eyes. It really helps me to get a really accurate placing of whatever it is I wish to place. And you can see there's a really pretty nice gradient there, I think, at least on these eyeshadows. Once again, there's Kick Up, but like I said before, I don't really care. I kind of want to bring that purple up a little bit more, not the purple, the pink up a little bit more. So I'm just gonna kind of blend the purple out, but also with the pink. So bring in a little bit more pink. I think I might lose the yellow, but it's okay. At the worst, I can just go back in with the yellow. And that's what I think I'm gonna do. Because of my lack of brow or lid space, it's basically on my brow. I don't really highlight my brow bone, so that's good to go. Yeah, I think I want to just deepen out my outer corner just a little bit. So I'm gonna go into Cursed and just put that right in my outer corner. Did you guys see a difference? I don't really see a difference, but we're just gonna do what we did before on the other eye. So I don't see a difference between those colors, and that was a ColourPop brush, by the way. So here's Cursed and Indication. I don't really see a difference, but I mean, from the shadows that I use, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I used 5 shadows, all different colors. I think this is a really nice palette, and I'm loving it so far. So now I'm gonna go into the Trends Celestial palette and pick a lid shade. I don't know what these, because these are marbled, so I'm gonna just swatch Astronomy and Star, which are 2 marbled purples. So here they are, and I'll put this down. So here they are. This is Astronomy right here, and this is Star. I'm actually very interested to see how they apply to the eye. And then I gotta remember that I got that dark blue. So let me swatch Earth. Earth is a blue, and here those are. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the blue, just so I can tie them all together, like my whole look together. Or so indecisive. What do I want to do? What do I have to do? Actually, I'm gonna cut my crease. I'm gonna do a half cut crease. Been into cut creases lately. So let's do a half cut crease. so it doesn't go anywhere. Because this is a half, I'm just going to go ahead and do it on this eye as well. Oh God. Okay, and just like I always do, I'm gonna take my finger and take off the excess. Crap, I messed up that eye. It's okay. Take off the excess on my brush. And I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go into into Earth, which is the dark blue. So let's go into that and see what. So these are definitely not super creamy and soft, but then they're marble, so I don't think they were going for a soft or creamy texture. And this is with a dry brush. I will say I used the same side that I had the concealer, and I think that tends to help my brush from actually grabbing the product out the pan. I do find that I'm going back into this pan a lot. I do find that I'm going back into this pan a lot. But yeah, so that's that. What I'm gonna do now is I kind of want to get some more bang on my lid, so I'm gonna get my Fix Plus really quick. All right, so Fix Plus is acquired. I'm just gonna take a bunch on my brush. We're just gonna spray it and see if that does anything. No. Okay, so let's take my finger, we're gonna rub my finger right into that pan, and we're just gonna go right on top. All right. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in love. These are definitely a lot more glitter. You can see the glitter hopefully like kind of bouncing off my eye. So that's not the best. What I'm gonna do is just go ahead and blend out that crease color, and I'm gonna do a combination of Indication and Kirsch, which were those two dark shades that I used, and just blend out that crease color. And also bring back the color because I feel like I kind of cut away all of it. And then we're just gonna blend it out again and bring it back. Okay, so that's that. What I think I'm going to do, this is a wee bit dark. Not that that's a bad thing. Actually, let's just go into the base and we can come back. So they do have a liner, I think, but I didn't have the money. This was already more of a splurge. I'm supposed to be on a low buy. So I am just going to use my NYX matte liquid liner really quickly and just create a line, and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so while I was gone, like I said, I did my liner, but I also did upper lashes with my Essence False Lash Effect mascara. I've been loving that mascara, no problem with it. Before I continue on with my my Revolution Pro items, I'm just gonna set my brows. This is with one of my project pan items, which I will put it up right there in case you guys have never seen my project pan. There should be an update coming up. I'm just taking a very long time to edit it, but it's already filmed. It should be coming up soon. I know a lot of brow gel came off. I actually pulled out the stopper. I didn't know what happens when you do that. So anyways, we have already primed my face, and my nose is, we've already primed my face. So let's just go into the full camouflage foundation in F14. Clearly it's supposed to be full coverage, so my brush is all the way. Alrighty, so I pulled out a clean foundation brush. This is one of my cream shop ones. I got this from TJ Maxx for something under $10. I really don't remember. A while ago. I still use these brushes. I'm just gonna squeeze out that much. Hopefully you guys can see. And I kind of like to dot my foundation on my face. Obviously those first few dots get a little too much, so I kind of just wipe off the excess and let's just go in. I do believe that this is a neutral undertone. This might be a little too neutral now that I see it on me, but let's just keep going. I don't really have that many, as you guys could see before, I don't really have that many marks that I need to cover up. Really, I had this like weird pimple thing down there, and I have some marks on my forehead. That's about it. So I don't really usually go for full coverage, but you know, this foundation just seemed interesting. So here I am. Okay, so I would say it kind of, so we're just gonna take the powder, there's no shade, so I'm just gonna take the under eye setting powder in the dark the dark kit, whatever, and just set my under eyes really quickly. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set every other place that I put concealer on. Alright, so I'm liking that. And because technically this is supposed to be a contour, I'm gonna just wait till we get there. And I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with my Kat Von D shade and light. I'm gonna use the middle shade, which is Shadow Play. And this is a cream shop brush as well. I got it when I got that same brush I put my foundation on. Like I said, I've been using these brushes non-stop since I got them. I would recommend those brushes if you need more brushes. Don't buy them just because they're cute. I mean, they are cute, but no. Anyway, okay, so that's good. Lately, I've been double downing on my powder and going in with my Black Radiance one as well. So I'm just gonna do that really quickly. If you guys could see my desk. So I am nice and powdered. I don't contour. So I don't have a contour brush. We're gonna use this. I think this actually is a contour brush. So we're just gonna take this and we're gonna take the dark shade, which is supposed to be a contour. Oh, by the way, neither of these powders really kick up very much. So we're just gonna So I have another setting powder, it looks like, because this is not doing anything. Bronzing or nothing. So I have another setting powder. Woohoo! So to actually bronze up my face, I'm gonna use my Juvia's Play Saharan palette, the shade Abby, and I'm just gonna put that. I kind of bronze and blush in the same area. And then what I like to do, oh, I didn't need my gel. Okay, then what I like to do is just go over all of that one more time with the same brush I had that finishing powder on, my Black Radiance. Oh no. And I think it just kind of melts and blends it all together. I don't think I need Matte Fix Plus to really get this powder down. I really am liking my skin right now. That's good. So let's just finish up the eyes really quickly. Hopefully I'm not missing any products. No, I'm not. Okay, so for the eyes, what I think I'm gonna do is just go straight in with the pink that I used, which was Underdog. And this is going to be like the transition color for me down below. Oh, sorry. Okay, next I'm going to take that same really small brush from MUA. I'm going to dip into Inspiration Anchors and just put that almost all the way under my under eyes. Almost, not all the way though. And I'm gonna connect my upper and lower lids. Good to go. Now I'm just gonna take that brush that I had that pink on. I'm just gonna blend it out so it's not super harsh and separated. I'm happy. I did not get a liner, but what I'm gonna do, I also got an MUA pencil and I don't think I've used it yet, and it's in the shade, what is it, what's the shade? There's no shade. It's a really dark blue. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that in my waterline. Inner corner highlights. So for my inner corner highlights, I think what I'm gonna do is one of these really light purples. I kind of like how right now I have a purple, blue, pink look going on. So I'm gonna do astronomy in my inner corner. No, that's not light enough. So let me just do it together one real quick. Oh, maybe it is. I still want a little bit lighter. So what I'm gonna do is go into, let me swatch these pinks. Ooh, Stellar. I will show you guys the color. So I'm gonna go into Stellar, which is a really light pink, just to brighten this up. And you can see the difference. Definitely lightened that inner corner up. So we're good to go, we're good to go. Highlight. Since I got the pack that came with 3, I'm gonna take the gold highlighter. Doesn't look like much comes off. Let's see. I have not done my brows. Second. Alright, and we're just gonna do the same thing on this side. My brows should be dried by now. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the brow pencil, and I believe brunette. I believe I ordered that. I'm just gonna push them up just to make sure I'm filling them in correctly. Let's get going. So brows done. Let me find the lip product, which is Sailor. Let's get this on my lips. Okay, so I think this is a liquid lipstick, so we're just gonna wait for this to dry out, and then the only other thing I need to put on is the matte spray. I will say that this is not a first impression on this. I have sprayed it once, and I don't know about this spray, but let's just go ahead and spray it. That thing low-key smells. It's super strong. Anyways, I don't want to give away too much. It is currently almost 5 p.m. Yeah, I know this is late. I just got off work. Anyways, I am gonna wear this probably till about 11 midnight, and I will come back with my final first impression thoughts. You guys probably already know some of my opinions, but yeah, if you want to see how I really feel about this, just keep watching. Alrighty guys, so it has been let me show you the time. It is now 11:18, which means it's been 6 hours. I did try and film this before, but not all my lighting was in, so I was oilier. Yeah, I have no more proof, but I was oily. I was oily here, on my nose, on my chin, on my forehead. I did go ahead and repowder with my Black Radiance finishing powder, and I think it looks a lot better. This gives me about 2 more hours of wear, which is really nice. I will say the only other thing that I have adjusted is I fixed my lip lines. They were kind of trash when I left you guys, but anyways, let's just go through and review all the items and so I can get this makeup off. I do like this foundation. It is full coverage in my opinion, or full enough coverage for me. It does last long enough for me. When I got to the 6-hour mark, I was not an oil slick. I was oily but not an oil slick, so I am okay with that. The finishing powder, honestly, I don't really like it. It smells weird, and yeah, I will probably use it. I'll probably use it to foil shimmers and stuff, but that's not gonna be a settings pack. That's not gonna be a setting spray that comes from my Urban Decay All Nighter at all. I really like this brow product. My brows are not warm at all. They're very cool tone brows, so I like that it has the correct undertone. I will say though, I feel like I went through a lot of it because I had to roll it up, I think about 2 times for each brow, so that's my only problem with it. But other than that, I'm loving that brow product. I like this liquid lipstick. I didn't think it dried down matte because I had seen another review about these products, but it does. I really like it. It's comfortable, not drying. I will say, I'll come in a little bit closer. You can see that some of the color has come off of my top lip, and this is about a meal and a half of food and drinking, so that might be a little weird, but I don't mind that. It's not a huge deal breaker for me. If somebody's that close, they can get over it. Next, the deep face kit situation. I really like this under eye setting powder. I found that my Kat Von D Shade and Light, for some reason it's been like pooling a lot, but this one did not pool anywhere near my concealers, so I really like that shade. This highlighter is definitely subtle in my opinion, and I don't really even like highlighter. I will say that this side somehow got built up a little bit more than this side, but either way, you know, good to go on that. This contour is not a contour, it's a face setting powder for me, but I knew that that was a possibility that tends to always happen, so I would like it if they could come out with an even deeper set where this contour is actually deeper, for people who actually do like to contour, because it's not deep enough for me to contour, which means it's not deep enough. Ooh, this eyeshadow palette, I think it's really cool, but I don't think it's a must. I really did not like the shimmers, to be quite honest. They were really hard, but they're marbles, so I mean, it looks beautiful in the pan, but I don't particularly love it on my eyes. It did last very long. You can see that, I think it's on this eye, it transferred up to my crease a little bit, which is fine. I didn't do my best when it came to cutting my lid today, but I'm not a huge fan of those shimmers. This matte palette though, I love this palette. It is beautiful. The only shade that I was disappointed with today was New Day. I thought the yellow didn't really stay on my eyes, let alone really build up very much, but other than that, all the other colors I am perfectly happy with. I will probably be doing another tutorial with this palette just because y'all know I love bright colors, and yeah, I think those are all the products that I tested out today. Definitely give this a thumbs up if you like onesies, if you like Minions, and if you like first impressions on new drugstore makeup. Subscribe if you're into me, and yeah, it's been real, y'all. Peace.